Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Techgig webinar series. Our topic for today's session is practical usability testing, and we have with us today Mr. Ravindran Antonisamy. He is the QA head of Nimbus. A master's in computer science, Ravindran is currently located in Gurgaon. He has got great experience in the mobile technology ECO system, which includes apps, cloud, app markets, ad networks, in-app payments, automated functional tests, Calabase iOS, Calabash Android, specialized in QA function. Currently, Ravindran manages the product QA activities in Nimbus mobile chat messenger. Ravindran is a strong supporter for automation performance testing and generating innovation within the organization. His leadership qualities helped organizations to set up teams to deliver greater amount of productivity. His abilities with respect to team play, people management, new ways of working, mentoring young talents had helped organizations to keep the people highly motivated all time. Ravindran have special interest in mobile applications, automation, semiconductors, 2D, 3D graphics, Windows Phone, Android, iPhone, Symbian, J2ME, BlackBerry application testing, artificial intelligence, robotics, renewable energy, and mobile GPUs. So before I hand over the session to Ravi, this is for all the attendees. Ravindran will be taking us through the presentation for the first 40 minutes, and then we'll open up the session for a quick round of Q&A. I request all the attendees to start sending questions to me from 3:30 p.m. onwards, and I will be assigning the relevant questions over to Ravi. In case if there is any lag during the presentation, please feel free to send a message over the chat window on your control panel. So without any further delay, I now hand over the presentation to Ravi. Over to you, Ravi.
Okay, so let me just show my screen. Is it visible to you?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. So welcome to Techgig session on usability testing. So I hope I am audible enough for you. This session is like we are going to focus on how practically we do usability testing within small and big scale organizations, because usability testing is a costly affair if you go for external parties. But it's a technique that we can quickly learn and practice and evolve within the organization. So I came up with the idea of the practical usability testing session, and Techgig gracefully approved that. I thank them for this opportunity. So I have a small index here, but I can keep moving. So in the first phase, I wanted to say that usability testing is not UAT or user acceptance testing, which you may be aware of, and you may be already doing it as well. So people largely misunderstand this two terminologies. And user acceptance testing, which you do, is you'll do with customers, and usability testing, you do it with users. So the objective of both the things are different. So now let's move on. So I wanted to cover in this webinar that what are all the different ways you can conduct usability testing within your organization, and how you will present that data to your product management or your management, and how you will recruit users for this initiative, and who you have to recruit, and who you have to call for this. This is how we will proceed. So I'll just move on. Types of usability testing. So there are various types of usability testing. One is hallway testing. So we'll move on to the next slide so that I'll be able to show you the types. So hallway of testing. So it's you are sitting in a conference room or something, then you have a product or a project with you, and you want people to take a quick look and do some testing. So you call those people inside your conference room or where you sit. So that is called hallway of testing. Okay. So it will be done by your peers, whoever works in your office. You can call them and then perform this. Remote usability testing. Remote usability testing is you perform this. For example, you have a website or you have a mobile app which you wanted to do that do usability testing in different networks, or how different geographical location people will respond to your product. So that is remote usability testing. We have tools for that. I can come back to that later. So there is another thing is like expert review. So it's normally your company outsource your usability testing to any third party who perform this usability testing, who has usability experts. For example, people who are HFI certified usability testers, or people who traditionally doing usability testing, such as Intuit, or Xerox. So you'll do that. So it's also called heuristic evaluation, and or usability audit. You audit your product with human factors experts. Another thing is like automated expert review, which you will use certain tools to get the expert review or your reviews of your design. There is another and final method testing type is A/B testing. So you have two products, like you have to compare each other, and then you change certain elements into the other product, and you will find out which one more usable. So that is how you will test. So let me go back and check on the key discussion points. So I given an overview about types of usability testing. So now let's move on and let's see what are all the methods, how you will perform each type, etc. So I also displayed in this slide that who should attend this. Like normally it's not really a mobile focused usability testing, because mobile is nowadays like now people have the power of deleting an app is more, because like you delete an app in 3 seconds in any mobile phone. So usability testing gains more momentum in the mobile world, but also in the web world. Like so the e-commerce, the way e-commerce marching forward. So web is really need a lot of usability. You maybe like take a note about $1 million button, or you can check that in Google, $1 million button of usability. So there is a history that some website, e-com website, they moved a button to a visible position, or they just increase the usability of that single button, and they end up in $1 million sales. So you should take a look at that. why usability testing? Usability testing is to find out your product is usable. You may have a useful product, but if your product is not usable, it's not going to be used by people, and they don't really like a product which is not very user friendly. So you should really need to take care of that. So, and then I will cover up how you will present your data to the product management or people who is going to take a call on your usability suggestions or usability improvements. And then you will see that positive change into the product, and it will result into sales, etc. So you cannot present raw data, videos, or subjective or non-quantifiable data to the management. They cannot take a call on that. It will not create a huge impact on their minds, and if I change this, will that really work? It will not. So you have to present your data such a way that management will take a call on that very quickly, and they will find out the importance of that particular suggestion or improvement you are saying, the outcome of your usability testing, they will take up. Okay, so let me just move on, because like I had put a photo on that of myself, and like it's been carried away. So I'll quickly move on to best testing types. So as I